Oh my goodness, my tongue is burning right out of my head.
Hey BCA, this is the Hot Seat Ask the Teachers edition. I'm here with Mr. Bell and Ms. Clip, and they're about to eat some seriously hot wings. Mr. Bell and Ms. Clip, how are you guys doing today?
Terrified.
How are you doing?
We're good. Slightly terrified, but we're good.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate the fact that you're willing to get on here and test your limits. So maybe
We
before
have a choice. I'm not sure.
yeah, maybe before we move into the hot seat, could you just share with our students and anyone out there watching, what's God been teaching you guys lately? Maybe Mr. Bell, if you want to go first.
Sure. I just did one of our devotionals on, I guess, yesterday. And just the verses, what is it? Matthew 5:13. Don't hide your faith under a bushel, let everyone know. And just feeling that way more and more, that I need to sort of put myself into some more uncomfortable situations and don't let fear or discomfort keeping you from sharing the good news that we're all called to do. So
cool.
Just to make a real effort that way to do that more.
Right on. Hey, well, thanks for sharing. And what about you, Ms. Klepp? What's God been teaching you lately?
Well, it's interesting. I think a lot of us are saying that it's connected to whatever devotional that we're putting together. Mine's coming up on Monday, and I've been spending a lot of time reading in John just for my daily devotions. So most of what I'm thinking about comes out of there. And this next section is John 15, and this is the abiding in the vine. And so I think as I've been looking at it again in our current situation, that just realizing how God is in and interested in the little things, the day-to-day little things that we need, and just my willingness to commit all those little things to Him and to pray about them and to really listen and hear, so that there's guidance going on, in terms of, development of my own character here, and, perseverance and the fruit of the Spirit, and the ways I want to be developing as a person at this stage of my life, kind of thing. We need to abide. Yeah. So it's been a lot of that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for being willing to share that. And now we're going to move into the formal part of the hot seat. And we're going to get started here with round one. So,
awesome.
We're going to start with Mr. Bell. He's going to go first each round. And both Mr. Bell and Ms. Clip, they both are going to start off. We've started this way with everybody with Frank's original red hot sauce. And it ranks about 450 Scoville heat units. And this will be the beginning marker. So go ahead and...
Okay, I'm going to have already basted these beforehand, but
nice.
Just so we know... there's no cheating going on.
Perfect.
Okay, I have a box of Kleenex right next to me, and yeah, I think I'm ready.
Perfect. And as you're eating it, I'll ask your question. So to me, Frank's, this is the enjoyable wing. This one should be one that you like to eat. So
these are tasty.
Okay, so the first question for you, Mr. Bell, is when did you start playing guitar, and how did you become the guitar player that you are today?
Good question.
Well, good question. I was probably about 13.
Okay.
You started playing.
So very similar to our grade 9s, a little bit younger than that.
My sister played guitar, played acoustic, and it was sort of like the little brother thing that I had to be better than her. And so whenever she wasn't playing, I would steal the guitar from her, and it was sort of my early motivation. And then, let's see, I wasn't very good at sports, and I don't know, it was sort of a way to get girls, maybe, too, so to maybe somehow impress girls.
Yeah.
When you're grade 9. After that, you get the bug, and you just really love it after a while. So
cool. Did you ever take formal lessons, or was it just completely self-taught?
No, I took lessons for maybe 2 years, and I really learned nothing in those 2 years. But I took lessons from a jazz player for about a year after that, and I really learned a lot. So,
Okay.
my advice is get a really good teacher.
Cool. Okay. Sweet. How was that wing? Was it enjoyable?
These are good. These are really good.
Yeah.
These are my go-tos. So
Yeah.
I'm saying this one. I'm not so sure about third or fourth. But
Those of you out there that if you ever need a batch of hot chicken wings for a football party or something like that, this is a good option. Okay. Ms. Clip, time for your first one. And
Okay.
you've got the same thing, Frank's Red Hot. So
Yep, I do. I've got my water, which you can't even see.
Okay.
I got my milk. This is how good I am at this. I got yogurt. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
I'm ready to go. And my cloths, just in case. Okay, here it goes. The hot sauce is going on.
Perfect.
I am not a hot sauce person or hot food person very much at all. So I think this is going to be a little bit Souden-like.
Right. Yeah, there's been a few people like that have been getting into it.
It's good though. The flavor is good. Not too bad. I'm still okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love chicken wings.
Yeah, me too.
I was told by Mr. Souden's father that Mr. Souden's forehead shone from the heat. I'm not too sure what he meant by that, but
Oh man.
Funny.
Well, I was taste testing the sauces that I gave you guys yesterday, and my stomach felt funny for the rest of the night. But
don't tell me that.
not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, Ms. Cliff, how was that? Oh, I didn't even ask. I forgot to ask you your question. Okay, well, it's okay. I'll ask you now. In which other teacher's class would you like to enroll, even for a day, and why?
Wow, that's a good question. Okay. And it's a hard one again, because I oddly enough, I'm an English teacher, but I like all the subjects very much.
Okay.
Okay, can I pick two?
Sure. Yeah.
I think I actually would like to be in Mrs. Potker's class. Partly because, I had to teach Bio 30 for a couple of years when I was at chaplain school.
Okay.
And it would be interesting to take it from somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
and just to go through that material again. And also, I think it would be fun to be in Mr. Peters' class, just to see what all the hoopla is, I'm Mennonite, maybe I can catch more of his jokes. I think he'd pick on me.
Oh boy, that's awesome. Cool. We'll move on to round 2 here. And for round 2, Mr. Bell, they've got different sauces from here on out. So Mr. Bell, he's going to go with High Fong's Sriracha sauce, which ranks, it's got 2,000 Scoville heat units. So for those of you wondering, the Sriracha sauce is made from sun-ripened chilies and then made into a smooth paste. So there we go. It's got a bit of a different flavor, I believe, than the Frank's Red Hot.
it does, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Bell. So the question for you is, what is your favorite sandwich? And list all of the toppings and how you would build and make it.
Okay. Well, that's a good question too. Let's see. I'm a sucker for turkey and mayonnaise.
Okay.
So I would have lots of turkey, lots of mayonnaise, lettuce. I hate tomatoes, so no tomatoes. What else? Boy, sounds kind of boring, but
Any hot sauce on there?
yeah, we could do hot sauce. Yeah, sure. And gravy somehow.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. Something like that would be nice. But
Yeah.
it's kind of boring, but
Okay.
okay.
You made it through that one too. That was not too
Not
bad.
bad at all. So yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
I know what's coming.
Yeah, round 2. This is again just kind of getting you ramped up for rounds 3 and 4. And okay, so let's go over to Ms. Klipp. And for her second round here, she's got Grace hot pepper sauce. It's categorized very hot on the bottle.
Yep, it is.
This is a blend of peppers ground into a mash, strained to remove skins and seeds to form a pure liquid hot sauce for everyday use. You can just buy
It
this.
is very liquidy for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Here I'm going. Get that question ready.
Yeah. Okay. I've got the question ready. So the question for you, Ms. Klipp, is what was the funniest thing a student has ever said or done in one of your classes?
Mm.
Good one.
Flavor is good. Not hitting me yet, but
Okay.
I bet it's coming. Okay. You know what? There's loads of them, but I'm going to go with my first year here.
Okay.
And the grade 12s, some of the grade 12s, well, I don't know. I didn't get to do it this year with everybody because of COVID, actually, with B30. Huh, interesting. My very first year here, we were doing Hamlet, and I had a big class, had about 35 kids in there, and a very energetic group. And we read the whole thing out loud. And I got to the Ophelia part where she's gone mad and she sings as she's talking in the play. And the part was taken by Seth Peters, oldest son of Mr. and Mrs. Peters, Kelly and Heather.
Okay.
And I thought he would just read it. It was all I was expecting when he started to sing the entire part, and it was absolutely hilarious. And every year since, I have targeted a boy to sing the part of Ophelia in that class.
So some of our students might be happy.
They probably are relieved right now.
Get out of that, yeah.
It doesn't always work though.
What was this sauce like? Was it hot or not too bad?
It's not feeling a lot different than the first one, actually.
Okay.
A little bit. Like the first one, my tongue was burning. Now my lips are getting a little bit burnt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So rounds 1 and 2 are complete. You guys have made it halfway, and hopefully you're ready to go here for round 3 and 4. Okay, round 3. Mr. Bell, you're up. And Mr. Bell here, he's got Professor Payne's WIMP retardant X hot sauce. And in the research that I've done, this can range anywhere between 50,000 and 250,000 Scoville heat units. So much. This is a big step up from the last, from the SRIRACHA. Okay, Mr. Bell, what was the funniest thing that a student has ever said or done in one of your classes?
Okay, that is a big jump.
This one. Here we go.
Wow, I really can't think of. I was wondering if this question would come up. We all know Mr. Schultz is a really kind of level-headed, just all-around good guy. Mm-hmm. His son, though, Caleb, is a bit of a nut bar, and I'm kind of at a loss to think of a time, but just generally that whole class, I had two brothers called the Harrison boys. Mm-hmm. So I had 2 crazy brothers, Caleb, and another guy that was kind of nuts too. And that whole term was just one day after another, we were killing ourselves laughing, which was.
All right. Well, you made it through pretty smoothly for that one.
Not too bad.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll move on over to Ms. Klipp for her third hot sauce. And for her third one, she's got Marie Sharp's fiery hot habanero pepper sauce, which ranks similar to the one that Mr. Bell did. It can be anywhere between 50,000 and 250,000 Scoville heat units. And this is a carrot-based hot sauce, interestingly. And it has select red habanero peppers, are the primary pepper here. And it's from Belize, so.
Wow.
Makes everything right.
Yes.
Got to be good.
Okay.
Okay, well, try to hide the pain as well as Mr. Bell did.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Ms. Klipp, what is your least favorite book in the curriculum that you have to teach?
I'll do an Ashton. She spent a lot of time. That's
Yeah.
a good question. Least favorite book that I'm going to go with I'm going to get into trouble here. That I have had to teach, because you get some selection, but sometimes you get stuck with books. Like you get to the school and the books are there and you have to teach them. And I must say, I was not a fan of the chrysalids. I was glad to kind of get a bit of break from grade 10, and when that comes back to me, I will be picking a different book. Yeah.
So this one that you've been eating here, we can tell it's a little bit hotter. But you've done pretty good too.
It burns right to the back of your throat and kind of opens it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my dog is very interested in it, though. She's here.
Yeah. Oh, right on.
That'll be one bite she'll regret taking, eh?
Yeah.
It has a way of, the whole heat transfers across your whole mouth. It's kind of interesting how that works.
I picked the smallest chicken wings I could find.
I must say, you guys are handling this very well. So good work. Okay, so round 4. For Mr. Bell, he's got Melinda's Ghost Pepper Sauce. And this one I've tested it. It's hotter than the one he just tried, but the ranking that it's given online is anywhere between 50,000 and 250,000. And the ingredients here, there's some habanero pepper mash, but there's also the ghost pepper, and I think the official name for it is the Bahut Jalakia, if I'm pronouncing that right.
I'll tell you what my son said beforehand. I said, I'm using this ghost pepper. And my son said, Dad, people die from ghost peppers. It's like, well, thanks. But I think I'm going to survive. So.
I think you'll survive, yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I'll delay a little bit because the heat sometimes kicks in a few seconds after. But
Okay.
people want to know, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh yeah. Okay. Good question. Let's see. A song that I've heard so many times. I don't know if it's karaoke so much, but Stairway to Heaven. I've just heard it so many times in my life that I could pretty much sing you the whole time, right from the get-go. But a long song, so I tend to not to when I sing it to anybody. But
yeah,
that's a good one. That's hot. Other than that, anything by Journey or, let's see, maybe Bryan Adams. I know quite a few of those.
Ms. Clip, I see that you're starting to feel the effects from some of the early ones too.
Woo!
Okay.
That is.
It kind of it's slow, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a piece of work, that one. Woo!
That's what Mr. Sowden and Miss A found really quite a bit too, is that the heat starts to, you feel it later. Like it's not the initial, you get the nice flavor of the sauce if it's a good sauce, but then the heat comes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Mr. Bell, you did it. You've gone through all 4 rounds. Now you just.
The last one was, if there's a sauce hotter than that one, I don't want it.
Okay. Okay, good to know. Okay, well, let's move over to Ms. Clip, and she was nominated by Ashton, and so we decided to give her the final hot sauce that Ashton used.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Pepper North's Momento de Muerte, which I think in Spanish means moment of death. And so.
Well, I'm in the right place.
This sauce features Carolina Reaper peppers, and it also has black cherry in it, and and it's made in Canada. Okay, here we go. You can do this. Okay, Ms. Klipp. So the question for you is, what makes a good day of teaching, where you go home and like, that was a good day?
That is a very good question.
And good wings too.
You're doing good.
Just gonna clean this bone right off first.
Would you say that this one's hotter than the one you just had?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one's hot. Oh, you're a good sport. Good work.
I don't know if water makes it worse or better though, Ms. Klipp.
What's water?
Yeah.
Did you say? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is all for the students, all for the students.
Okay.
Whenever you're able to, feel free. Like, take your time, but there's that question still out there.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Oh my goodness. My tongue is burning right out of my head.
Oh, man.
Okay. Whew. Okay. If I can speak, I'll do it. A good day. A good day is a fun day.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? I'll sometimes use this. There are days in teaching where you go into the classroom and when everybody is on, the kids and I, and it's fun and everybody's participating, it's like conducting a symphony. It is. And those are the days, you know, that you come home and everyone's participated and there was a rhythm to the class. I don't know, it generates just this energy and this synergy, and people are learning, and you know you're teaching and good things are happening and you're having fun doing it. And that's a good day.
Very cool. Yeah, that was a really well thought through answer, I think.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it was a very good, that's a good question. And they were all good questions. So my applause to whoever was giving those to you.
For sure.
Nice. Yeah. Well, thank the students. These are questions submitted by the students through the Instagram story. So thanks, students, for doing that. And man, you guys did it. You're finished. You went through all 4 rounds, and now you'll just have to cope, I guess. Going forward. So.
Well,
you guys are awesome.
I know what Ghost Pepper was like, so I have a good knowledge of that now. So.
I agree. I mean, I'll try anything once, and now we did.
Yes. Overall, how would you explain the experience to somebody? What was it like?
Yeah, it just has a way of your whole inner mouth is burning. It's like maybe other things will be burning later, but it's just a giant, an whole envelope of heat inside your mouth. You just can't.
Well, if I had to pick a student, it would be Jessie Latrace.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Miss Clip, you said Jessie Latrace. Mr. Bell, is there a student that you'd want to see do it?
I bet you Ashton would do, Ashton Reimer.
Reimer.
Reimer would do.
That would be a duo.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be an awesome duo, actually. So.
Okay. Well, we'll reach out and see see if these guys are willing to do it. Well, that's it for this edition of BCA's The Hot Seat. Thank you to Mr. Bell and Ms. Clip for being good sports and eating these absurdly hot sauces. The students and anyone out there watching, be sure to check out other hot seat videos or other chapel content or the devos that the staff are putting out on the Daily Life Canvas course. And also, you can find all of the chapel content on the link in the Instagram bio. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a great day.